season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still...
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to us.
But...
Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot.
You know... Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This...
Oh, you're leaving? I can...
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn,
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends?
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over? So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
this is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing...
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seemed...
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before? Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but if I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all.
So, you said you were...
the engines! Hip. Full throttle! Ah, Kaya, you found them. Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa! Headquarters are packed! What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you.
Oh, you're up.
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll...
Jean! A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine! Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help? Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! Albedo is the one on trial? Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barba and Rosaria?
Ready to proceed. Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way.
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night? Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Not yet.
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt?
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene, the same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence? It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie. The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, these remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light... You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time? Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the... I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an—
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Who is he?
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Try and stop me!
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right? That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself? Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprising.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
and the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard? If you wanted our help, you could have just asked. Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty! So, this thing belongs to you now? That's quite a crowd over there.
Hi everyone. I'm Sansa, and I'm All goes quiet on Star Snatch Cliff. High in the trees. No whiff of the wind. No sign of the birds. No flapping of wings. Then it goes. Pause. Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't get tongue-tied.
The 42nd and 90th?
Yep. I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. So, I really thought it would go well this time. But nope.
Right. That amount of... Actually, the Traveler here has loads of And, Paimon can give...
Aww.
No.
Just things I jot...
Whoa. This is denser than the encyclopedia.
Well, well, I'm all ears.
Paimon never knew being a bard was such hard work. And still, his singing and lyre...
Venti.
Well, Paimon...
A what?
So it must have been a...
I can help too, Venti. Your music... And, after we find it, could I... get... Sorry, I know I shouldn't spring that on you. I was just worried if I stayed quiet now, I might be too shy to ask later, and I didn't want to let the Wow, really? Okay, I'll just grab my... Wait.
put in.
I guess I just lack that natural talent. Let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this bard, his wonderful melodies. Yeah, that's it. But I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. I try to mitigate. What? But...
Exactly. If you...
So, I've gotta...
In that case, Paimon will...
That was my first ever successful performance in front of a crowd. For once the music started, it felt like I became one with the wind.
The audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check out the show.
Oh, Charcoal! So it was you! I'm sorry, that's my neighbor's cat.
What was that in its mouth? Was it the leaf with Venti's...
Charcoal! That belongs to Venti. It's very... You've helped me so much. I feel bad that I have no...
Gone, like the wind.
I can hardly believe I got a personal lesson from Venti himself. I can't offer much, but... Oh, and as well as tunes, I also collected all kinds of
Awesome!
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects?
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist.
Hey, Jean! But what if the accusations...
Wait, Captain Kaya! Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it. Right back at... Alright, let's see what we... Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have... Human transmutation? Is Albedo... Ooh. Paimon doesn't want... Nope. No idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or... Wait. It looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk. The name of the project is blotted out in ink. Huh. What does this mean? Alright, that seems to be it for the... We should go tell Jean what we found. Oh, Vent is calling! Oh, we found stuff alright. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's Miles.
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't
It's okay. We're here on Jean's order.
Ah, I see.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were...
Oh, not really. Nothing that made
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might...
Oh,
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Light it up!
We should be getting close. Weird. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is... Why not Dilbo? Or... Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo. What's wrong? Yeah, not when the charges are so... Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive. up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to... Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, the medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court. Is it reasonable to assume this... Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward, but... I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never... I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me. Yeah.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
Wait, does she mean...
We have witnesses and physical evidence. Ugh, you have some nerve. So, what? You're just... That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo. Then, there must also have been a body. Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map...
What?
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record...
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people. You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear?
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here and—
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine. What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just...
Who are you? What? Hello to you, too. I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of... homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long! That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here. Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm. Show us your arm. Ugh!
Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Hey! They're shielding the imposter!
There are others trying to get in. Must be more.
Whoa! She just leaked.
After her!
What? How are there monsters in the city? Of course! Where's our first stop? Hey, Venti! What's with the freakout? It's just us. So, these two know the other's identity then? Wait, so what about the map? It... wind current. Paimon's never seen the...
All good. We have enough manpower to provide some... Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over...
Whoa! It's long-distance wind... No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something...
Huh? That voice. Venti?
Oops.
Verdict is...
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Retribution!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen in time.
Time for retribution!
They're over there! Dilu, Kaya! What? We can't be here because we care? So what's the status over here? What?
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside. Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with... Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Providing cover fire.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Engaging. Now's our chance. Keep your cool. Final warning.
Get him! No one escapes my sight!
Engaging. Let's keep going, team.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Providing cover fire.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Ugh, jeez, you're...
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident?
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me...
Yeah, for sure! She's someone...
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this...
did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making. But how did the Knight's internal information even reach?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a Aw, that means a lot. Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Hip.
It's all my fault. I knew Klee was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Burst forth! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated. Albedo, you can't be serious. Camping. Ah, right. Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
We're back!
Amber?
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
Oh, no. Good. No problems. Ah.
operation isn't over... Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something? Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Wait. Barbados? Well, considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah. All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my...
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Hello? Venti? Nope. Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I... Oh? And which brave soul is it this time? And what is your wish, dear? How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
Okay, that...
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Hello again, everyone! Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow! The attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Huh? Mini Turing? Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you. So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? What do you mean? Wait, didn't that already happen? You... What? And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human? Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval. Definitely. You've just gotta trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hack know about this?
Welcome, one and all. Please sit where. I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbade. Jean didn't fancy tagging along? All right, never mind. So, tell me. Oh? Which ones? Interesting. Ah, the raw material, dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a... Of course. The glint in your eye when you talk about... Of course not. In any case. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. So you know our tricks, huh? Well, success means little if you have no one to sell it. Although, I'm a...
What? Why?
The Hexencircle trial. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less.
Okay.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo. Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your... I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See, defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to swashbuckle your way to victory.
Solidify!
Live! Feel the sanctioned power.
Incinerate!
Live!
Yeah, one spurs as I miss art.
Burst forth!
This is more light.
My name.
Feel the sanctioned power. Burst forth!
This is more
Ah.
Witness my great undertaking!
There is no escape!
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
Light it up!
Solidify!
Crash from the sky!
Witness my great undertaking!
Gather!
Shine down!
Feel this ancient power!
This is more light.
Burn it down!
Stabilize!
Feel this ancient power! Burst forth!
Shine down! Pyroclastic surge!
Should present a united front.
Rev the engine!
Moment of birth!
Ah. May I present what the world...
Come into being! Moment of birth! Come into being!
Try and stop me!
Feel this ancient power!
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are. The trial awaits. Only by turning the world on its head. Can we see it fix the question? What do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to ride. So, in the spirit of Riot, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbara. Oh, Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful.
Witness my great undertaking. Come into being. Burst forth.
A symphony of cannon fire!
One blast is quite enough.
Witness my great undertaking.
The show begins!
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling. Gather. Ow! A little too toasty.
Moment of birth.
Now, a towering return to form!
Solidify.
Shine down! Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge! The tidal condensation power!
Burst forth.
Order guide you.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Moment of birth. Come into being.
Let us dance, my dearest.
Try to remember the steps this time.
Oops! I thought I had
Moment of
memorized.
birth. Live!
It is time.
Feel the ancient power.
Lay our hopes with what almighty
This calls for some
strike.
pomp and ceremony.
I will have order.
Annihilation is nigh!
I'm feeling a little...
Moment of birth.
Time to shine!
The stage is yours.
I shall take the spotlight once more.
Feel the ancient power.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Come into being.
This is all getting rather dreary.
There is no escape!
Rise with the sun! Final act is
Moment
upon
of
us!
birth.
Yes, very well done.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so...
Really? Well then, I'll leave you.
Huh? You're leaving?
You did lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dear.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie, you'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. Barbie was satisfied. You can come back. nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
To deal with the Dragon of Dragonspine, right? Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice. Sure? Is it warm in there? Still beating away after all this time. May Paimon ask a question? Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster? Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons, then. Looks like a golden... Wait, but in that... May I present... Pleasure! We sure learned... Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom star... well... The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
Rev the engines!
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life. You've got an unusual family, that's for sure. Devouring Nefarious? What's Nefarious? What? Of course. That's what friends are for. Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a Oh, Paimon almost forgot! If the Windbloom... Venti! You're back! Wow! A gift and a mystery! Oh. You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?